Hey, what's up guys, Mixoplex here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get free fusion cores in Fallout 76. Now, fusion cores are pretty rare in Fallout 76. While they do last longer, they're not really easy to get, but we did manage to find out how to obtain such a thing. It did take us about an hour and a half to really figure this out, but once we did, I think at the very end of it, once the servers did go down for the day, I think we ended up with around 12 fusion cores. Which is insane, split among 3 different people. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'll show you guys just how to obtain these free fusion cores. I just got a hazmat key. So the workshop over at the Poseidon nuclear plant will have to be available. This is one of the things that for us wasn't really ever popping up. Once it did, I was in the area. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just take it. Once I noticed the event that popped up and what it could potentially yield, aka fusion cores, I immediately walled off the workshop with concrete base parts as well as turrets. Now this area is super high traffic, not only from players but also from NPCs, so make sure eventually you will need some supplies to make turrets, because there's a constant flow of scorchers just constantly attacking the base. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, we went to, I think at one point we tried to go do something else and we came back and there was like 6-7 scorchers just breaking the walls like nonstop. So this is something you're really gonna have to defend from if you want to keep the free fusion cores coming in. So part of the event is to repair the energy plant. Now there's 3 parts to this. So you make basic repairs to the reactor system, the generator system, and the cooling. Now these all have different spots in and around the complex. Now for the cooling, well, that's something I did find some footage of me fixing some of the piping. There's around like 8 or 9 of these. They're on the right side. If you're looking at the directly front of the nuclear plant, it's going to be to the right side in one of the silos. You just go up and press E. You don't need supplies or anything like that. You just press E and it repairs it automatically. And once you go ahead and repair these, and actually repair all of these, you will get the option to eventually just turn the power plant back on. Now, once you finally complete the event, you're going to want to build up the base defenses, as again, AI is constantly coming by. You want to block it so players can't get in, and if they do, eventually, if they hit the walls enough, if they're trying to destroy them, eventually they do get flagged for wanted, and you can be killed. Which is great, because at one point there was a crew that kept trying to do this. They kept trying to break into our walls, and it constantly flagged them. And me being me, I have a weapon that was one-shotting them. So I shot a 50 cal pistol bullet, and it was ridiculous. I mean, it's a good way to get PvP, but if you can maintain this area defense-wise, fusion cores are going to be pretty easy to obtain. It's just making sure that your base defenses stay up and stay repaired, but also the fact that players can destroy your walls. They can destroy this stuff very quickly, and if they can get to the reactor and say you leave it up and forget, you go and do something else, they could easily come in and snag up like 6 to 7 cores. It's passively generated. It's not something that you have to drop a reagent in or something like that. It just once you own that workshop and you power it, it passively generates it over time. And there you have it. Now, over the course of about 45 minutes, we obtained about 4 cores. It seems it takes about 10 minutes at most. We didn't really get a definitive time on this as we were doing other things at the time. But I would say it takes about 10 minutes per core. So if you manage to say, hey, I'm going to do a long session today, and I'm just going to base build or whatever, you could easily produce an absurd amount of stuff. But again, you do have to defend it, so you need to be in or around the area, as again, scorchers, players can just break 1 wall, break 2 walls, and next thing you know, they're inside and already taking everything that you had. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is how you obtain free fusion cores, passively generating them. It's not easy. It does take a little bit of work. The event itself is kind of a mess, but it's very fun. There's a shit ton of loot in there, as well as there is a suit of power armor that we actually got 2 suits of power armor from the same static spawn. So I think there is a static spawn in there. I think it requires level 3 terminal hacking, which one of our teammates had. So if you have the proper skills to do that, you can get yourself a decent set of power armor as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider hitting that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel for more Fallout 76 content, including live streams, which we do, and we'll be continuing throughout the beta stage of the game. Then once the game does go live, honestly, I plan on playing this an absurd amount. So yeah, just consider hitting that sub button and joining us on one of our live streams. Come in, say hi. We're gonna, I think, for the next few testing sessions, we're gonna be doing some base building, some more exploring. I think we're like level 16, level 17, something like that. So we're gonna try and progress into some of the higher areas and just trying to get some better armor overall. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.